How you become a truck driver? There's a few ways. The way that I don't recommend, but you can do it because it's somewhat the cheapest way. You go and apply at one of those companies who say that we hire people to become truck drivers and we teach them and put them through our school and stuff like that. There's a lot of companies out there like Swift, CR England, Stevens Transport, and a whole list of other ones who do that. I don't recommend you do that way because then you're going to end up signing a contract with them stating that you have to drive for them for such and such amount of time. And if you void the contract, then they take what you owe to them for the schooling. They say come and you go to school and everything for free, but it's not really free because they got fine print and everything, and then you end up owing them a whole lot of money, and then they take the money out of your check automatically to pay for school and stuff. So yeah, I don't recommend that way, but it is the quickest way. But then there's the other way, which is paying out of pocket for school on your own. I recommend that way. That's not the way that I went. I went the first way. So I'm telling y'all through experience that I recommend the paying for it out of your pocket way over the other way. Now, if you have to pay for it out of your pocket, there's opportunities for you to go to, truck driving schools and stuff like that without having to pay for it out of your pocket, because you can go I know in Texas there's a workforce commission here in Texas, and they have programs where you go sign up and the government will grant you money to go to truck driving school because there's a huge need for truck drivers in the country. So either way you do it, you have to first have your driver's license. Once you get your driver's license, you want to go to the DMV and get a book on how to get your CDL. You just go into any DMV, ask them, tell them that you want to get your CDL, and ask them for like a study guide or whatever. You can even go online to like your state DMV or whatever, download the PDF file for free. You study the book, and then it's just like you want to go take the test to get your driver's permit. You do the same thing for your CDL. You take the test to get your CDL permit, and then you need to go through the school and stuff. The school will actually help you do all that stuff, studying for the permit test and all that. The school will help you with all of that. You go take your permit test. Once you take your permit test, you learn how to drive the trucks and everything. Then once you learn how to drive the trucks, you go take your driving test with the truck. I recommend that you have a little bit of money saved up before you become a truck driver. Because some trucking companies, they say they pay every week, but when you first start, that first check is going to hit your account. First week, I know when I started with the company I'm with, Central Transport, it took 3 weeks before I actually got a paycheck. So when I did get a paycheck, the first paycheck was a reflection of my first week there, which was only 3 days, so that wasn't much money. So yeah, I advise you to just get your finances a little bit in order. Another thing with the first way to become a truck driver, if you sign up with one of those companies, you can't just go drive for, you can, but it's not advised that you just go drive for any other company because you're under contract with that company that you got your CDL through. So then when you go to apply at other companies, they they'll ask you if you're under contract or anything. And with them, they'll take you through you have to drive over the road, and if you don't like to be away from your family or secluded from conversating with people on a day-to-day basis, if you're okay with that, then driving over the road might be for you. But if you're one of those people who like to actually have like a social life, you have a wife and your wife don't want you going over the road, you'll be able to get home every single day. Driving over the road, that might not be for you. So going to a school would definitely be a much better option for you, because once you get out of that school, you can go to a company like the company now I'm with, Central Transport, or you can go to any other these daycare companies like Old Dominion, or I know Swift got some daycare positions and stuff like that. So you can go to any company that you want to. You're not obligated to just that company that you signed your contract with. You can go to any company that you want to. Yeah, my advice is go to a truck driving school, not a truck driving company that has a school, to get your CDL. Because if you go to a truck driving school and pay out of pocket, or funding from the government, it'd be a lot more easier with getting a job and um, finding somewhere that you'll actually like, and being with a company that you'll actually like, make the kind of money that you like. Because when you go with those other companies that have that put you through the school, you're not going to make a lot of money at all. I know when I first started, I started with Stevens Transport. I started with them and I went through their school, and they started me off at making 21 cents a mile. So, I didn't have anybody to tell me, that wasn't the smartest choice to make. So yeah, um, yeah, that wasn't no money at all. It acts, if you don't have the money, just go look for different avenues, like here in Texas we got the Texas Workforce Commission. They offer to pay for school and stuff like that for truck driving. In your state you might have something else, offer to pay for schooling for truck driving. So yeah, just look for different avenues, and if your state don't have anything, ask your family or start a GoFundMe or something like that. I'll tell you this one thing, truck driving is very, very profitable. You can make a lot of money in it. So if that's something that you want to do, that's what I'm doing to help me become a millionaire. So I started truck driving. I got my YouTube page going. I have a couple of apps, Stickman Fight, Freddy's Fishing Fun, Leah's Colorful Art. I'm doing some things, and I'm using truck driving to help save up the capital that I need to position myself to invest into different businesses and different ideas to help make me a millionaire. And I'm sticking with this. And if y'all are interested, you could just leave me a comment or hit me up on my email or whatever for any questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. If you think I should add something else to the video, I'll make another video. Or just leave me comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them all and get back to y'all.